Hi, today is December 19th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1965 for the year, Ghost of a Leaf. There were many leaves on the sidewalk, but there was also the shape of a leaf left by a leaf that had once been there. The leaf left its mark on the sidewalk before it left for who knows where, and now there is no leaf left there. Only the ghost of a leaf is left, where once there was a leaf. The leaf has left the sidewalk, and only its ghost is left. Poem number 1966, today/yesterday, not tomorrow/today. The second to last time I woke up, it was 5:30, and it was dark, and I was very disoriented. I had been up early yesterday, and I dozed off around 4 in the afternoon, so when I woke up that time, I didn't know if it was already today or still yesterday. That is to say, when I woke up, I didn't know if it was still today, meaning yesterday, or already tomorrow, meaning today. I checked my phone to see what the date was and realized I had taken an hour-and-a-half long nap as opposed to having slept for 13 and a half hours. I can't say that I did anything much with the rest of the evening, but once my head had cleared, I was glad that it was still today/yesterday and not tomorrow/today. Poem number 1967, Funny Poems. I tried to think of funny poems that I could write next month. I couldn't think of any. I tried to think of funny poems that I could write today. I couldn't think of any. I think it's funny that I can't think of any funny poems that I could write today, but I don't think it's funny that I can't think of any funny poems that I could write next month. Poem number 1968, Collective Entity. They decided to stand together to unite under a single purpose in order to pool their collective strength against any adversities that might beset them. And they stood together, and then they stood closer together, and then they stood closer and closer together, until they became an amalgam, until they were combined into a single entity, and many arms and legs stuck out of their or its collective gelatinous torso, and all of the heads shrank down save for one, which head did the thinking for the entity. Soon it became clear that the entity was unwieldy and ineffective, and the individual members, to the extent that they could still be said to have retained distinct consciousnesses, began to regret the decision to stand united. Slowly, the entity pulled itself apart, and the collected persons, along with their personalities, became separate once more. Perhaps a lesson had been learned, or perhaps the same mistake would be repeated until the end of history. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1969, it's a haiku, Potlessness. Potheads without pot. Potholders without a pot. A plant with no pot. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.